Well, residential real estate continues to be very strong in our Portland metro area. We just recently got the numbers in for June, and I wanted to walk through just a couple of those to talk about the market and what's really happening. So what I mean by a strong market is, we look in this past June, our average sales price was $329,000. That's a strong price when you compare it to what it was only a year ago. Back in the previous year in June, that is a 9% increase over it was from that previous June. And remember last year, in all of 2013, our prices, residential home prices in the Portland metro area were up 13%. And so compared, as I said, with last June, we're already up 9%. Again, what seems to be a very strong year. Another thing looking at the marketplace is we find that the days on market average right now is at 59 days on market. When you compare this to what it was 2 years ago, clear back in 2012, that number was around 120 days on the market. So that is significantly down what it was from 2 years ago. It's also lower than it was last month. And when you start looking at some of the submarkets, and some of those submarkets, like we can talk about Southeast Portland or Northeast Portland, those days on the market are more like 46 or 47 days on the market. So not only is this number low, some of our submarkets are very low. Another way to look at the market and talk about how strong it is you actually look at the supply. We have about 2.8 months of supply in the Portland metro area marketplace. While that has been the same for the past previous 2 months, by historical terms, that number is very low. You would typically expect a residential market to be around 4 or 5 months supply. So with 2.8 months, that's very low. So we have a strong seller's market because we have continued to have rising prices. Our days on the market, the time it takes to sell a property, that is when you list it to when an offer is accepted, it continues to come down, and we continue to have very low inventory. So again, we've got our classic seller's market. Well, all this year I've been talking about a seller's market, and that's basically a period of rising expectations. It's a period when you have prices going up and the time to market is actually going down. And that creates opportunities for both buyers and sellers. For the sellers, they can wait for that market to come to them, but they have to price their properties appropriately so they can get those good buyers. And for buyers, alternatively, they've got to make sure they price properties right, but they've got to move aggressively to close because that property could be more expensive tomorrow. So I hope these videos have been helpful. I've enjoyed doing them a lot. And if you have any questions, please give me a ring. I'd love to hear from you.